Yup. I forgot to cancel my membership, so we're here doing this today. We're kicking off. And I recorded episode 1 already. So we're doing episode 2 for this one.
Hello, magician. I sense you have learned something of the shadow. This bellow creature said what? The horn of Huracan? Oh, I am not versed in this particular prophecy. Still, if the Shadow Queen is searching the Great Step Pyramids, she'll be after the Pyramid of the Storm Eye next. It lies in the deepest part of the swamp. You need to ask King Axaya to open the Serpent Gate for you.
Did Bakal Red Mask shed any light on the Shadow Queen's plotting? The Serpent Gate? Why would you want to go out there? Mangrove Marsh is deadly, and Salt Meadow Swamp even more treacherous. I know little about that place, but if you are determined, you may honor me with another gift. Find my scout party. They went into Mangrove Marsh and vanished. Toki Two-Face will tell you what you need to know to find them. She is just outside.
You come from King Axaya Ninth Moon? Quickly, tell me what you want. Yes, we sent a scout party into Mangrove Marsh to explore the long-standing Tula village. Their goal was to see if Tula village was still safe from the hungry dead, but the scouts have been gone too long now. Take this key to open the Serpent Gate, but find the scout party for King Axaya.
What? Can't you speak normally? Ah, you can speak. Excellent. I wasn't sure if you were, educated. You are looking for an Azteca scout party? I know nothing about that, but my men might know something, only they are also missing. I suggest you defeat some Thunderhorn ghouls near the tombs and look for clues to my missing Wild Wing hunters.
The last ghoul had some feathers stuck to him. You notice a further trail of feathers. The trail of feathers leads into this tomb.
Well, how about that?
Hey there, little wizard. Whatever brings you to Azteca? Looks like I can't get away from you. I come to Azteca searching for a pack of critters called the, UFOs. I ain't never seen one, but, I want to believe in them. The Aztecans say they're skittish and that they scattered all across these parts, but they might be pulling old Zeke's leg. Can you see if you can find them for me? I don't need you to do anything with them. Just tell me where I can find these UFOs. They sure are funny looking, too. Whew! Some folks say they look kind of like swamp gas. I'll let you be the judge of that.
One comes. One who will feel desolate, abandoned, and without hope. One who will suffer. One is sorry, but the wrong one.
Thank you so much for freeing us.
Dialogue gets cut off, yes.
You found my men. That was a truly brave thing. Having spoken with my men, I can tell you that there are some Smoking Mirror scouts camping out north of Tula village. You'll probably have to engage some in order to make them listen to you. You know what those cold-blooded types are like. You aren't cold-blooded, are you?
Well, I think I'm not cold-blooded. I hope I'm not.
You'll find our leader, Techoro Red Smoke, over there.
I watched you knock my men about. You fight like a cold-blooded carnivore. We are trying to find a haven for our people, far from the newly risen hungry dead. Ah, You've seen the cenote, have you? My people built the Tula village many years ago, and it is time for us to return. But the avians invaded it, and won't give it up. We can't fight without the war challenge, and ours was stolen by the ghoul, Mozart Turtle Hunter. Could you get it from his tomb?
What comes into my lair? You wish a war challenge? It is a pretty thing. I'll give you a war challenge. I am battled and broken and beaten.
The war challenge appears to be a fancy shield and bundle of arrows arranged symbolically. It's half buried in the ghoul nest. It's a bit slimy, but you figure the smoking mirrors can be the ones to clean it up.
Ha! You recovered it! A mighty war challenge it is. What is this? Ghoul, Icar? Now we can send a proper message to the avian squatters who have taken over Tula village. I need you to take the war challenge to their leader. Let me tell you the secret for opening the gate to Tula village. Once inside, trouble some obsidian beaks until they name their leader. Then deliver the war challenge. Let them know our stance.
You look for the tiny lever that Total Red Smoke told you about. The gate opens easily.
Our leader, you'll find the Khan Winefeather, close at wing.
What is this? A war challenge? You seek to fight all of us to the last bird? This challenge is from the Azteca. They claim we have no right to Tula village. They abandoned this area. It is we avians who took care of it these past 10 cycles, while they were convinced the comet Xibalba would fall upon their heads. Still, as much as this challenge is rightly brought, and we'd fight beak and talon for our rights, I must refuse with shame. Caquix 9 Shadows outranks me, but he refuses to speak to anyone. He spends all his time obsessing over his power and rank. But try your luck at the Hall of Plumage.
I do not know who you are, outsider, but Caquix 9 Shadows has no time for you. Make like a drum and beat it.
Oh man, I'm suddenly in a house. What is going on here? Huh? Okay, what is this? Dude, like, bro. That is crazy.
As I said, Caquix 9 Shadows has shut himself in. I think he has gone crazy, trying to master the forces of shadow. Caquix 9 Shadows has vowed he would rather see Tula village burn to a cinder than give it back to the Azteca swords. He has created magical orbs of Natron that can burn water itself, and hidden them around the floating gardens. He will also ignite them if any of us challenge him. However, if you remove the orbs of Natron, he'll lose his leverage. You also have to defeat his personal guard, the left talons of the sky, to make sure he isn't alerted in advance. Good work! I can't believe you removed them all so quickly. Caquix still has a stash of orbs. Before he learns what we've done, bully your way past the guard into the Hall of Plumage. Destroy any orbs of Natron you find. Then look for Caquix 9 Shadows and challenge him to a duel. If you are able to defeat that crazy shaman, I can then negotiate a proper war with the smoking mirrors.
You again! Are you the one at the center of all that commotion I heard? I have to go warn Caquix 9 Shadows. Did I just leave the door unlocked? Oh, I am in so much trouble!
Did you just stuff into your mouth? Pause. Gonzalo with a $10 super chat. That's huge. I think that might be the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
I saw you in my black mirror. You are a snake wearing a fake skin, and you've twisted a Khan wine feather with your song. You think you've destroyed all my beautiful fiery orbs, but I'll just make more, and then burn the village down. I can hear the true music, and it's telling me to rend you to pieces.
It's also telling me to go back to 3 points and get myself some HP.
This happen? The music is now locked in my head.
Tula, spit on that thing.
I cannot believe your skill, outsider. To defeat Caquix 9 Shadows is no small task. With Caquix 9 Shadows gone, we can correctly answer the Azteca sword challenge. I guess it will be a drawn-out war. Propose peace. We need to stay until our eggs hatch, but we could fly to Alto. This could be a better way. Can you get Techotel Red Smoke to agree to that?
Ah, young magician! I was growing worried about you. Are the avians respectful of our war challenge? Peace! I've never heard of such a thing. I suppose you're right. We certainly need to conserve our strength to deal with the hungry dead. Tell them it's a deal.
Excellent news! You are both a skilled fighter and a clever diplomat. You are looking for the Pyramid of the Storm Eye? You'll need to travel to the Salt Meadow Swamp. But there's a nigh impassable hedge of iron thorns in the way. Fortunately, I have one last orb of Natron.
Thank you for the sub.
Burn away the iron thorn bramble, and then keep an eye out for a jaguar called Jade Windsun. She's the Pyramid Guardian.
When you toss the orb of Natron into the water by the iron thorn bramble, it hisses almost as loud as an Avalonian dragon. It flares brightly, and you can feel the heat from here. A moment later, the way is clear, if smoky.
I do not know who you are, but I can see a bright light in your heart. I beg you to help me in my... I'm trapped beneath the ground by the Shadow Queen. I have just energy to project my spirit to you.
I think it's supposed to be just enough energy, but guess I didn't realize that.
Please rescue me from the dead tree cave. This is my most desperate hour. You're my only hope.
Wizard! Capture and crush into cat cage with witch. Wizard!
Okay.
Thank you, noble magician. I cannot stand being confined so far from the sun. Meet me up above, where the air is clean. Sweet air. Much better. My role is to serve as protector of the Pyramid of the Storm Eye. But the Shadow Queen's forces ambushed and captured me. I will lead you to the Pyramid of the Storm Eye, but dark forces move against us. We need a rattlestick to open the path. Speak to Cantares 5 Flowers, a hermit who lives nearby. He is a mad musician and can help us.
Hello? A magician? It has been a long time since I have seen a magician around these parts. Tell me, do you know Edward from Marleybone? You do know Edward! How is he doing now? What can I help you with, magician? My rattlestick? For Jade Windson? I wish I could aid you. I am plagued by furry little thieves. They have raided me for months, and they stole my rattlestick. Wait, I have an idea. You'll never guess. If you could find their lair, perhaps we could help each other. Brilliant, no? Be quick like a serpent, and catch some of those Monquistans to find out where they lay.
Flee back to the hideout! The giant bald ape will never find us by our ship!
By your ship? Is that
You
right?
discovered their secret lair by their ship? How clever of them! Search around their camp for the rattlestick. You'll probably have to confront some directly. While you are at it, can you recover the baskets of food they've stolen? The foul little creatures have robbed me to tears.
I don't know what a rattlestick is.
What's your thoughts on Ice Question so far? Well, it hasn't been terrible, but we are at the point where it sort of gets that way.
He said he didn't know what a rattlestick was? I think he was lying to you. But you managed to recover my food. I can eat again. Would you like me to make you some tamales? They are very good. Now that I've had some food, I can think clearly again. You sure you don't want some algae and habanero tamales? How do we know this Monquistan wasn't lying to you? I think you'll need to question them again. Maybe they'll sing a different tune this time.
An extra chanted from that, so appreciate that.
You big bully! Okay. Maybe I remember a rattlestick. We gave it to our Capitan, Ponce de Gibbon.
Another uneducated, illiterate, barely understandable pirate? But wait, what is this? Can it be? I cannot believe my eyes. A wizard! Fantastico! At last, a wizard who can hold a real conversation, not the base grunts and ahs of a pirate. My rattlestick? Are you some kind of musical simpleton, like a drummer? Or an infant? Who else needs a rattle? Do we even have such a thing? Are you sure we do? Well, what are you going to do to earn this rattlestick? I know, the fierce Quetzals plague our camp. You go chase them away, and I will give you this rattlestick. Ah, you fight with a true swash in your buckle. Have you heard of the Water of Life? It is a wondrous elixir, said to restore your youth and extend your days. I heard from a penguin, never mind now, the Water of Life was on Azteca. If you help me find it, I'll trade your rattlestick. I believe the Moon Skull priestesses near the Tree of Secrets know of it, but they won't talk to me, stuck-up-a-saurs. You are closer to their freakish height. Talk to them with your spells, if you must, and find the Water of Life for me.
Outsider, we do not know this Water of Life you speak of. And even if we did, we wouldn't tell you.
They had no idea? I was sure they knew of it. Although you failed in your task, I admit a rough respect for your skill. Imagine what we could do if you were one of my soldiers. Come into my ship. I will get you your rattlestick. Do not think you can resist my natural-born leadership. Let me put a shine on you, wizard, and you'll see you must serve me. No? Very well. Let me teach you how to spell servience. I mean subservience.
You know, given the history behind this tomato basket on the table here, I don't know if I should collect it. Could just be me. Could just be me. Fuck you. Fuck your family. Fuck the plane you flew in on.
I am defeated. I must bathe in the tears of defeat.
Fuck those shoes. Fuck your hat. Fuck your axe.
Fine, I'll get you the rattlestick. It's outside.
And fuck your rattlestick.
I must apologize if you were offended by my aristocratic ways.
I put you in a pack. Bitch ass.
I know it is hard for the rude provincials to understand our refined accent at times. Here is your rattlestick. You take it and tell that local hermit Cantares Five Flowers not to bother us
By
again.
the eye of the storm, Cayman. I did not think to see you again so soon. Those Monquistans are like the devouring spirits of the Black Sun, are they not? You recovered the rattlestick. Let me see it. Huh. It looks like they resisted chewing on it or otherwise fouling it. Good. Jade Windsun will show you where to use it. Shake it strong to call the serpents. I hope you have a good sense of rhythm.
Well done, magician. You managed to assist poor mad Cantares and also put those Monquistans in their place. That rattlestick is critical to cross the Shashti River, but to reach it, we need to enter the sacred nesting grounds. We'll ask the Moon Skull priestesses for a blessing, so as not to disturb the nesting grounds. You met them already? You fought them? By the Storm Eye! You'll need to make peace, and quickly. Find the Sawbill bandit Yak Longcount, who lurks nearby. Recover the ocarina wind flute he stole. Take this to the leader of the priests, Caquix Saltwater, and beg forgiveness.
I see something I do not like! ocarina. I can't make it whistle
The
anyway.
scaleless outsider. Your reputation walks before you. This is not a good thing. What is this you present to me? Our lost ocarina. This is a kind gesture. All right, I will at least hear you out. You ask for a blessing to be allowed into the nesting grounds? You and that jaguar are presumptive. You must do a thing for me. Collect some quetzal eggs. You will need to chase off the fierce quetzals first. You gathered the eggs. Carry them gently, magician. Collecting the eggs may seem like a minor chore to you, but we raise these quetzals to be our sacred messengers. The quetzals are sent across the world to carry messages for the 3 giant spirits and to help fight against the shadow. Now let me sing you the flower song that opens the Tree of Secrets. In Xochitl in Quicatl. Go through the Tree of Secrets and place the eggs in the nesting ground. Do that and return to me.
You walk up to the Tree of Secrets and meditate on the song Wick Saltwater taught you. Xochitl, Xochitl, Xochitl. There you go. Nestle the eggs in the nests. You hear some hissing chirps from a few hatchlings in the area. They are cute at this size.
Let me see the rattlestick. Yes, this will work. You know how to keep a rhythm? Walk up to the edge of the Shashti River and shake the rattlestick in a steady beat. The serpents will come. Show no fear. Cross the snake bridge. Assuming they agree that you are a friend, you'll find a jade windsun on the other side.
You raise the rattlestick as Wick Saltwater instructed and sound out a solid beat. You hear a rustling, slithering sound in the tall grass. The serpents plunge into the water with a violent spray. They form a long snake bridge with their bodies, slipping and hooking and writhing together. You should hurry across.
Well done, magician. Good thing you have no fear of snakes. The Shadow Queen's minions are crawling all over the pyramid of the Storm Eye. I need to disguise you so you can slip in. Get some cloaks from the Night Weavers down amongst the columns. I'll also need some moonflowers from the nesting grounds. Those Night Weavers were no match for you. I'm sure you could take them all on if you had to, but this way will be faster. The Shadow Queen's minions disturbed many of the group of the 1,000 columns. Each is a monument honoring a great warrior. We should stand up some of the fallen columns to appease the local spirits, and we'll find my cauldron. Excellent. We can use all the kind spirits we can get. Now, let's see what I can brew. I made a transformative potion from the moonflowers. Wrap yourself in the Night Weaver cloaks and drink from the cauldron. It will give you the face of a Night Weaver and let you slip inside the pyramid of the Storm Eye. Once inside, find out what the Shadow Queen's minions are scheming.
You aren't sure you like this too much. Somehow, wearing even an illusion of one of the Shadow Queen's minions feels wrong. And this cloak is super itchy.
That's crazy. Trick the guards and enter the Pyramid of Storm Eye in Salt Meadow Swamp. I'll get this wooden chest first. Well, okay. Into the pyramid. Blue Agnes might make this a 12-hour stream. Hopefully not.
False Weaver! Flashling! Crush! Maul! Kill!
Damn. Ah. Okay. Relax with that. God.
You are not of the shadow, are you? Please, I beg you, repair my tomb.
Oh, this makes whisk, doesn't it? Maybe not.
Thank you. The Shadow Queen's servant tore me from my rest, but then discarded me. They said I was not old enough. I'm over 1,000 cycles gone, thank you very much. Not old enough, but I am thankful. She stole the oldest spirits who were here. The Shadow Queen is gone, but her minions are in the central chamber stealing treasures. You must stop them.
What? I'm trying to summon the Storm Caiman and chain him as my servant. I didn't want a stupid wet-nosed wizard. Still, maybe I can feed you to the Storm Caiman. Come to Blue, Agnes.
Don't think I want to do that. What I do think I want to do...
The codex that Blue Agnes was studying describes the Storm Caiman as the servant of the Great Storm Spirit. Or maybe it is one aspect of the Great Spirit. Hard to say. Either way, it's one big powerful being. Good thing she wasn't able to summon it. What was that crackle of thunder? Uh-oh.
Okay, so... Are there wisps? There are. Ooh. So I don't have to go all the way back to 3 points. You'll have to see that. Anyways...
Who dares try to chain the lightning? Well, little thing, you've called down the thunder. Now try holding it in your puny hands.
Alright, I think we've got everything that we will need. I actually think Ice Fist... No shot! That's not even real. Enfeeble. I should have fished for first.
was too quick, little magician. I see now that you carry a light in your spirit, and you oppose the shadow. The Shadow Queen stole the spirits of the 3 eldest Aztecasaurs who rested here. They are like my children. You must help unify the Aztecasaurs around their new king, if Azteca is to have a hope of resisting the Shadow Queen. The reach is long, and it has poisoned one of the king's closest advisors. Go and help him, for Shadow cannot survive the light.
Well, this was probably the least amount of fun I've had playing this game since early Celestia. So, just put that in perspective. It's absolutely mental that that's a thing that can happen.
The Shadow Queen's forces are moving faster than I expected, and those dark words of the storm caiman worry me greatly. You must return to the Zocalo at once and speak to Pakal Redmask. Tell him what the storm caiman revealed to you. Pakal will have an idea how to unearth the shadows infesting the Jura Palace and poisoning young King Axaya Knife Moon.
You endure bad game design. I see you aren't a fraud, Wizard. Yup. Okay, well, that was where I said I was going to end it about 2 hours ago, and then it took me 2 hours to do 10 quests. So, that is the Azteca experience in a nutshell. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. I have been Zocalo. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 51 comments for the algorithm, especially after that. And I will see y'all later.